Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Wall Street. Bill Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, I've got my morning espresso. I'm going to have a quick sip of that. It's fantastic. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on that little bell notification as well, because I love doing these videos on a regular basis, documenting my journey with investing, be it through cryptos, dividend stocks, talking about passive income, finance, building financial freedom. Most importantly, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. Jump on all the websites I've recommended. Get confident before jumping into investing in especially cryptos. You can lose money like that. Please set a limit for yourself. I only invest what I can afford to lose, and because I hate stressing about it, all right? So please be careful. Don't take what I say as financial advice, all right? Be careful. Do your own research. All right, guys, now the formalities are out of the way. Awesome news today, because we are all in the greens today, which is awesome. This is my CoinSpot account. This is where I buy my cryptos here in Australia. This is Australian dollars, by the way. There is a referral link below. Feel free to use that if you want to start investing in cryptos. If you do, we can get $10 in Bitcoin. And who doesn't want Bitcoin? It's only going to go parabolic in the future, so stick with it. All right, guys, so let's have a look at the market today, because I told everyone not to panic yesterday, and I hope you guys took advantage of the dip. So $61,000 Bitcoin sitting today, Ethereum 4,300, Cardano $3.21, BNB 540. Look at XRP today. It's up 14%, guys, for $1.42. Unreal. Solana's $210, Polkadot $44, Doge is 31 cents. Keep scrolling down to my favorite projects, guys. Stellar XLM 41 cents, VeChain 14 cents. Keep scrolling down. Hedera 52 cents, guys. Quant is at $446 today. It's unreal, man. This is crazy stuff. Neo $61. Shiba Inu's up as well. BTT's up. Guys, they're all up. It's awesome. XDC is up to 17 cents. Great buying opportunity still. We are so early in this. Believe me, we are so early. When you look at all these crypto markets and all this FUD out there and you're stressing, zoom out. When you're looking at the charts, even on CoinMarketCap, just zoom out of everything. Look at the charts over the year. Just keep looking at the long term, guys. We are still way ahead. It is just so early in cryptos, man. Just think about that for a moment. Don't listen to all the noise and all these little charts with all the red and all this stuff. Just zoom right out and look at the bigger picture here. That's all you need to do. This is what I do on a daily basis. Just dollar cost averaging to these projects, guys. Every week set aside a limit and I invest in these projects and I zoom right out. I'm not looking at these short term, guys. I'm looking long term here with all these projects. All right. Awesome update with Ripple today, announcing our partnership with the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan. This is a country, guys, which will use Ripple CBDC solutions to pilot their digital program here. So check this out. Let's open the news article today. So Bhutan advances financial inclusions and sustainability with Ripple CBDC solution. Great news, man. This is only one partnership of many to come, and obviously many that are existing, and I'll show you that in a second. Today, we are proud to announce our partnership with Bhutan's Central Bank, the Royal Monetary Authority, the RMA, who will use Ripple's CBDC solution to pilot central bank digital currency CBDC in phases. This move is driven by the nation's desire to enhance digital and cross-border payments, expand financial inclusions efforts, and extend its commitment to sustainability as the only carbon negative country in the world. Well, we know that this is all going in the future. Everyone's going carbon negative and carbon neutral and all this stuff to save the planet. And obviously this Ripple here, XRP, is very carbon neutral, guys. It's not going to affect anything like Bitcoin, less energy consumption, etc., etc. So this is incredible. I keep saying that, guys, this is one, element of Ripple XRP. They are partnered with all the financial institutions, major banks, businesses and stuff. This is only one small part of what XRP Ripple is going to achieve in the future. It's going to change the game for all the financial institutions around the world. I keep saying it. It will happen, guys. And look at here, right? I just found this very interesting. So the top 100 banks and Ripple, the list based on the S&P Global Market Intelligence Report. This is in 2019, by the way. So I'm sure this is advanced much more than what it is now. This is reportedly 100 largest banks in the world by total assets. The list links the top 100 banks by assets and Ripple. Currently, 38% of the world's top 100 banks have been linked to Ripple. Bear in mind that there are NDAs in place, so non-disclosure agreements in place, and the banks might be connected to Ripple via other means, guys. So check this out, right? So industry, these are all the banks. Look at these banks. China, total assets billion. So you've got 4 billion, 3 billion. You've got all these banks in China: JP Morgan Chase, HSBC, Bank of America, BNP Paribas, Citigroup, Japan Post Bank, Wells Fargo. Look at these guys: Banco Santander, Deutsche Bank, Barclays, Postal Savings Bank of China, Royal Bank of Canada. I'm invested in these in the stock market, by the way. ING Group. Check this stuff out here, man. UBS, Industrial Bank of China, Goldman Sachs. Check this out. Royal Bank of Scotland Group, China City Bank here, Morgan Stanley, Scotiabank, Credit Suisse, Commonwealth Bank in Australia, Standard Chartered, Australian New Zealand Banking Group, Westpac, Bank of Montreal, DNZ Bank, National Bank Australia. Look at this, man. These are all customers here of Ripple. This is only a matter of time, guys, before once this case is finished with the SEC, this is going to be in full-blown adoption mode. This is going to happen, and the reason why I'm so bullish on XRP is for this reason, because it's not going to be solely reliant on retail investors buying the crypto. If a project is solely reliant on retail investors buying the crypto, therefore, if these people or retail investors stop buying, what's going to happen to the project? It's going to die. And this is what happens with cryptos. If people aren't buying the project, it just goes to nothing. If there's industries, banks, financial institutions using this as a bridge currency between countries using SWIFT, trillions of dollars get sent through SWIFT every year just from one bank. Think of all these banks here, right here, that you're looking at right now. If they are using Ripple XRP as a bridge currency for global transactions, there's no need to stress about the retail investor side of things. You're just going to be solely reliant on these financial institutions. Think about that for a moment. It's incredible to think the power of XRP Ripple. This is why I love this project, guys. Obviously, we've got some updates with the case. So XRP unfazed by the new Ripple turn in the SEC versus Ripple case. So we've got here the XRP token looks unfazed, which it is. It's up today. The US Magistrate Court denied Ripple access to the SEC's trading logs. Still, the regulatory agency has to prove it asked employees not to trade XRP. XRP remains stagnant despite the recent development, guys. I'm not too phased about this. Obviously, James K. Filan put up a tweet yesterday. Let's have a look here. Let me open this up. Where are you? Here we go. So they have obviously put up another post yesterday. Let's just have a look at this. Where are you? So here we go. So the SEC files a letter stating that it does not oppose Ripple's motion to seal certain portions of Ripple's objections and responses to the SEC's second and third interrogatories. Why are they wanting to seal this, guys? Then you've got here the SEC intends to request permission from a court to file by September 24th its own motion to seal with respect to these exhibits pertaining to submissions to the SEC by third parties. Each party is trying to seal documents here and discoveries and stuff like that. It's unreal. I don't know the exact legal reason why this is happening. I'm obviously waiting for Jeremy Hogan to put up a video to explain the legal side of this, but from my understanding, obviously there's stuff that they don't want disclosed to the public. It is remaining very quiet. Who knows? There may be a settlement that could happen here. We don't know, guys. Obviously something's going to happen around these things, and obviously you've got here, maybe a settlement behind closed doors. They're both agreeing to seal certain documents out of view from the public. Let's see what happens, guys. If this settles, I can safely say that the project will go parabolic. It's going to set a lot of precedents in the crypto market for sure. Incredible times. So this is a recent update, guys. So obviously the judge denied Ripple the access to the logs for the SEC's employees. I don't think that's a big problem here, guys, because we all know that they're still holding it. It's only going to come out in the future anyway. But so, guys, they're sealing, information between each other. Could be something happening behind closed doors. You never know. All right, so let's have a look here. Let's have a look at the total market cap sitting at $2.6 trillion, guys. So it's all in the green. Very cool stuff, guys. Trading volume still sitting at 164 billion. So a lot of people are dumping a lot of money into cryptos. BTC sitting at 42% dominance today. Ethereum 18%. 12,000 cryptocurrencies, guys. That's a lot of cryptocurrencies. So in the last 24 hours, guys, it's incredible, guys. Look at these greens. Still down in the last 7 days. 30 days, 90 days, still in the green. This is what I'm saying. You zoom out of these projects, guys. Look at the last year. It is still all green. And if you go to all time, Incredible stuff, guys, all in the green there. So I'm not worried about this, but I'm very bullish on XRP. Let's have a look at my portfolio. Here's my portfolio. So Bitcoin is all in the green. Look at this stuff. It's awesome, man. BTC up 5.88%. Cardano, XRP, Dogecoin is up. Tron, Stellar, XLM, VeChain, Theta, Hedera, Neo, Shiba Inu, BTT, AMP, Holochain, Sinfin, Theta Fuel, Telcoin, Seacoin, Digibyte, ANKR, XYO. Very bullish on this. I did buy this yesterday, actually, in the morning. And if you go to the last year, guys, it's still up 6,000%. This is only one project that is, a long-term hold for me, because there's going to be a lot of utility for this project. And obviously, what have we got here? VThor, Constellation, DAG. Very bullish on this one as well. I will be adding to this dollar cost averaging into it. It's got incredible utility and partnerships, obviously, and it is partnered with the United States Air Force. I believe they did get some funding from them, which says to me that they are still partnered with them. So, guys, sitting at 38 cents 10 today, and it's still up 2,300% in the last year. Win. This is it's just a small position for me. Reef, definitely bullish on this, guys. Sitting at 2 cents today, and in the last year it is down 9.22%, but it's still a very bullish project for me. Definitely a long-term hold, and dollar cost averaging into that. Ecomi, great project. Electronium, ETN is up, guys. Acropolis, and the rest of them there. So that's pretty much my entire portfolio. I just want to give some updates in relation to XRP, because, guys, they're sealing documents between each other at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen here with this case? I'm still watching this every single day for updates. And I believe it's only a matter of time before something happens in this case. It settles, and the global adoption will just take off like a rocket, man. Honestly, I strongly believe this project. And obviously all these other cryptos, but these are long-term plays for me, and definitely should consider these long-term as well, not short-term gains. So thinking long-term here. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking around, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think is happening in the market. Did you dollar cost average in? Did you buy the dip? Let's talk about it. What do you think the price predictions are going to be for XRP? Are you holding any XRP, guys? Let's talk about it in the comments, all right? Stay safe out there. Peace. Bye.